We're here happy, very happy to begin our session. Welcome everyone to a New Year's Revival session. Greetings from Mexico, greetings to the whole world, greetings from GEN, Global Education Network. Welcome to our session on Christmas, New Year's holiday celebrations around the world. Today, we embark a journey across continents and cultures to explore the different ways in which people around the globe celebrate the joyous occasions. Times of traditions, festivities, and togetherness, but its customs and practices vary widely from one country to another, reflecting the unique heritage and beliefs of each community. Through this exploration, we hope to gain a deeper understanding of the rich tapestry of global traditions that make these days such a cherished and university celebration holidays. So let's dive in and discover the magic of celebrating these days around the world. Thank you, Mudin. Thank you, Karina, for inviting us to celebrate these festivities with everybody around the world. We are going to have some speakers, some keynote speakers that will tell us how they celebrate their traditions, how they celebrate these holidays all around the world in their countries. We will begin. I hope everyone is here so that we could begin. And we're having a little problems with some technical for some of our guests, but we hope that everybody is here already. Okay. So we are sorry that Mudin is not here with us today. He is not able to speak here, but he is sending greetings to everyone from his home, from Bangladesh. Thanks everyone for being here, and let's begin our journey across the world. And we are going to start with Aguil Ishan. I am sorry if I don't pronounce their names correctly. Yes, but I'm doing my best. Aguil Ishan Glaveya from Kazakhstan. Yes, welcome, and let's hear how you celebrate these festivities in your country.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. That is no problem about my name. I think that it's for everyone. It's difficult to pronounce some names from different countries. Yeah. So, can I share my screen? Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. Now, Happy New Year to everyone. And I want to introduce myself a little bit. No. Oh. Yeah. My name is Aygul Ishangalieva, and I'm from Kazakhstan. The year 2023 was very successful for me because I was the winner, top 50 finalist of the Global Teachers Prize. So let's go on. Before speaking about the Christmas and New Year, I want to show you some videos. Okay. Yeah, New Year is coming. And Kazakhstani people congratulate you, everyone.
We are not able to listen to the sound very clear.
Is it okay? Yeah? Can I continue?
The sound is not very clear from your videos. We can listen to you very clearly, but not the videos.
Okay. But I don't, I put here my videos, but I don't think about the sound. Here, in this video, Kazakhstani peoples congratulate you with the coming new year and wish you very success in your life, and let all your beginnings be in a success. And we wish you and your family happiness and success and the happiness and the joy that this year 2024 let be full of joy in your life. So when we see or hear the expression new year, there comes into our mind the first words congratulations, then holiday, success, gifts, happiness, fortune, and so on. So in Kazakhstan, there is not a holiday as Christmas. We celebrate only New Year. But we started celebrating New Year when we first came as a part of the former USSR in 1921. So before this year, we didn't celebrate the New Year. And we don't celebrate Christmas, but New Year as the whole people in the world. So every year our cities are decorated in many different decorations. So there will be a competition between the organizations, how they will decorate their buildings. And on the 18th of December, it starts as a New Year Eve, and we bring the New Year tree and decorate them. And the mayor of the cities starts that the New Year comes and the New Year will be celebrated. So there are given pictures of different decorations of our cities. And when we celebrate New Year, especially we celebrate at home at first before 12 o'clock, and we meet New Year at 12 o'clock. Then we will go to our relatives or parents or neighbors to congratulate them. And sometimes we go to city center to watch different fireworks or concerts and take pictures among these decorations. So this year was a competition between the organizations, and the shopping mall called Mega Center win this competition. This is a video how it was decorated. The next one is given here. When we saw these decorations in the shopping mall, which won the competition, you feel as you are in a European country with such an decorations. So. The next one, of course, as I mentioned, I said that we celebrate at home, but during these academic years, in the New Year's Eve, we celebrate New Year at our schools. We bring New Year tree, decorate them, and the children prepare different activities. They sing songs and they dance. Of course, teachers are the main characters in this event, and uh, we don't say Santa Claus, we say Ayazata. It means freezing grandfather. And children get presents from freezing grandfather for their activities, for their song or for their dance and so on. And our holiday only started today on the 30th of December. And it will last up to the 2nd of January. Just a minute. And as I mentioned that we celebrate at home, we lay the table with different food, not only Kazakh traditional food, there are European food too. We prepare salad, our traditional food, and there come sometimes guests to our house, and there will be a Christmas or New Year tree at our house. So the traditional food of the New Year is called olivier. It is a salad. It is made of potato, egg, and carrot, beans, and sausage. So it is called olivier. It is the main salad of the New Year. So according to saying about the New Year, our New Year starts in Nowruz. It calls Nowruz. It means that the word Nowruz, it is the third month of the year. It means March. So the traditional New Year of Muslim countries begins with in this month, March. In March. So I want to show you, to see you a short video about the New Year of Muslim countries. So when you will see this watch, you will understand what does it mean. This means when it is March, the nature wakes up, the animal world wakes up. So in Kazakhstan, New Year starts in March with the waking up the nature, as you saw in the video. So it means that new things comes to the world. So in this new year, Nowruz, we do our traditional food, and this picture of Baursak, it is made of. It is very tasty, and it is fried in the oil. So the next picture is called Nauruz Kushi. We make it in Nauruz only, and it is consists of 7 ingredients. We have not to change the number of the ingredients, but we can change the ingredients in the Nauruz Kushi. So it is very tasty. It consists of water, milk, meat, beans, then rice, and wheat and salt. They are the ingredients of this cuisine. Then in this picture, it is shown, it is horse milk. It called our traditional drink, hummus. So when after the Second World War, there wasn't food to eat, and when the ill in the hospitals, mostly was given this hummus to recover very quickly. It has 5 minerals in it. So the next, we celebrate this New Year, our New Year, around the Muslim countries, Nowruz. So we go to guests each other, congratulating each other, or sometimes there are very big events in the city, concerts, competitions, and so on. And these are Kazakh family in Nowruz, in our New Year. So thank you very much. If you have any questions.
Thank you, Agil. Very interesting. I found it very interesting that Santa Claus is not called Santa Claus as we know it all around the world, but it's freezing grandfather, right?
Yeah.
Interesting, yes. But he also gives gifts, presents to the children. Very interesting. And as, for example, what I was thinking of, I was relating what your New Year's to maybe to Mexico, maybe for us in America, would be the beginning of spring, right? When the plants and the trees bloom, when, I mean, the sun comes out, when everybody seems to be very happy, right? When it's warmer. Yes, that is what I was relating your New Year's to our New Year's. Very interesting. And I'm starting to get hungry with all those food that you showed us, right? Yes, I guess everybody's also thinking, especially right now, it's morning in Mexico. So I'm thinking about breakfast now. Thank you very much. Very interesting.
Thank you.
Any comments, any questions for Aguil? You have very good comments, very interesting, great job, great presentation. Some were asking about the sounds. As I told you, your videos, we didn't listen to them. It would have been interesting to listen to it, but we got a great view of how you celebrate New Year's, these holidays during these days in your country. Thank you very much. And congratulations for your nomination, being the top
Thank
50
you.
teachers in the world. Yes.
Thank you. Mhm.
Okay. Well, thank you. And our next keynote speaker is Andres Rodriguez. He is from Ecuador. He is from America. Let's listen to him. Thank you.
Good morning or good afternoon, everybody around the world. It's an honor for me to be here in Japan. I send my greetings to Dr. Muhammad, Miss Corina, and you too, Dr. Rita. Thanks for your kind words. And well, um, I just continue talking about the different traditions in this case, and particularly from Ecuador. But before I will talk about my country, the traditions that we celebrate in Christmas or in New Year's, um, I want to share with you a quote, no? Well, this quote is the typical quote that we say and congratulate for Christmas and New Year. No? So we wish you a Merry Christmas and we wish you a New Year. So uh, in the place you are, in the country you are, the feelings are the same. So likewise, you are in America or you are in Europe or everywhere. So we celebrate, we are unique, and we spend time together with our people, with our family, or the people that we consider that they are family too, as friends. In this case, Gina, I consider that it's part of a big family because even we are in different part of the world, but we give our best and we are so kindly with other people. And I think that's good. So I wish you a happy new year, especially for the countries where the revival, this 2024 has already come. In America, we are still in the 2023. So in one day or in some hours, we are going to be in the new year. Okay, so Ecuador, my country, is located in South America. Okay, I'm showing you the flag, and well, if you see the map in South America, Ecuador is a very small country located neighboring by Colombia, Peru, who are the neighbor countries. And there's also Brazil, who is the biggest country in the continent. My country is famous for the Galapagos Island. It's considered by UNESCO one of the most important islands, just not for his beauty. It's because of the nature and the um, of the species of animals that still exist there, and they are in conservation and they are protected. Okay, well, so the first thing that I want to share from my country is about the decorations. Okay, so how does it different from different places in the world? Okay, in America, in South America or in Latin America, people conserve traditions from ancestors, and in Spanish we call this pesebres navideños. In English, they are small and tiny uh, people, okay, that represent, for example, the traditional feast where the Judaism, no, in the Jesus Christ time when he was born, okay, they sent gifts to him, okay. So according to the traditions in the Bible, they say that the the three king magicians visit Jesus Christ and they send gifts. So in Latin America, in order to commemorate or remind Jesus Christ born. So it's very typical in South America. No? For example, the nativity scenes in Ecuador can get very elaborated. Okay, so this is made with specific materials, no, clothing material or material that people use to work on it in order to uh, have a at the front of the Christmas tree, because the Christmas tree is also used for our celebration. It is typical in the families. Okay. Okay. Right now, uh, well, in my country we have different zones or areas, no? And these areas are different from region to region. People who lives in the Andean area, no, so in the mountains, they are very conservative and traditional with the ancestor celebrations. For example, there are parades, okay, and festivals that people called El Paso del Niño, which is in Spanish. In English, we call it the Walk of the Traveler Child. Why do we use this name? According to the tradition, many years ago, um, the different cultures in my country, they said that they saw Jesus Christ when he was a child and he was walking around it. So that's like a myth. But this episode of the story call it into the name of this celebration, and they make it a parade. So people who are very religious, most of the people in Ecuador confess the Catholicism. All right, so this is a Catholic celebration. According to this um, myth, okay, people walk with Jesus in his arms, and they go around different streets. And this is a very faithful act for people to demonstrate their love, their compassion, and they do it with their families or with friends or whatever people in the world that they feel that this and they want to share this festival. No, uh, this called parade, the Traveler Child, okay, is celebrated particularly in some towns of the country. No, it's not in the whole country. No, no, no. There are specific towns in the country that they celebrate, especially this in the small town where people are still conservative and keep the faith and the in the religion, especially in the Catholicism. Okay. I particularly confess that I'm Catholic, but uh, I haven't been in one of these parades, but I think that it can be, it's I think that these celebrations, people take it very passionate because they spend many hours, okay, not only 1 hour, 2 hours, and they do it because they feel that rewarding, spiritual rewarding, okay? Um, I'm going to share with you another aspect of the culture of my country when we celebrate New Year and also Christmas. Okay, so eating turkey or eating some food like pork or chicken, roasted chicken, can be very traditional in some part of the world. Countries like United States, I don't know, maybe in Europe or in Latin America, it's very common that people serve dinner. Okay, families go together and they eat roasted chicken, turkeys, or different food. Uh, we also have, um, I'm not sure this is for you if you know this, but here in my country, we prepare like a soup, okay? This liquid, this soup contains different ingredients, and we call it, in Spanish, it's called sopa. In English, soup, okay? And this is part of the dinner, in the dinner table when people eat. Apart from the fish chicken, this is this is rice, and these are the families or the region that people live, and they add some extra ingredients, for example, garlic avocado, and others. I think it's tasty, it's delicious. I hope one day you can enjoy it too. So that's what I can tell you about this food, typical food of my country. As I'm gonna talk about it now.
I think we're having a little problem with your audio, Andres.
We have similarities, for example, with other countries like Peru, Colombia, maybe. All right. Yeah, okay. I will repeat the last part that I was explaining about my. So the typical food of my country is has some similarities with other countries in Latin America, and the ingredient that uh, uh, we included uh, 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 some ingredients to can good drinks for the food. No, in this moment, I would like to share something. Uh, this is a very short video. Okay, the new year. Okay, give me a second, please. I'm not sure about it if the internet connection can be a little slow, but I would try it to put it. Okay, I'm showing you in this moment. This is one of the typical dishes. Now they are shrimps. No, in Ecuador is where I live. We usually eat marine food. No, we can include ingredients. Well, this is the chicken, no, the typical chicken that we usually that they people prepare it. And well, as cakes, now this is traditional in some part of the world, and call it colada morada. Colada morada is an Indian drink, no, that come from the Andes, the Andes mountain, and people traditionally drink not only for Christmas, for different feasts, celebrations, and parade. No, people are lively. People are happy. They're happier where they drink this liquid because they feel that that's part of the culture that they experience. Okay, um, this is this representation of the family. No, as you can see, there are Jesus Christ, and also other people that stay together with Jesus Christ, and Mary, his mother, and their other people that stay with Jesus Christ. And we call it in Spanish pesebre, and in English, this is a family representation of Jesus Christ. No, when he was born. This is an example. How do people celebrate at schools or in public places? Okay, for example, children dress up like angels, like an angels, and people express their faith. And okay, that's part of their faith. So many in some other countries in Latin American, likewise, they look similar. Okay, because this is the religion aspect in South America is very strong and linked to our beliefs. No, people participated in different ways. For example, families sing Christmas songs. No, people are happier when they spend together time with their families in different places at school or public places. So in the recent years, we are here in my country, we're trying uh, to do it again, because this tradition maybe stopped because of other issues now that people were a little bit busy when they try to exchange gifts, no? But the most important is the spiritual rewarding or the connection that we have with other people, no? And one of the things that I want to share with you is the typical Christmas tree, no? The Christmas tree has a significance. The significance is what is going to happen in the future. So, but this desire, what is going to happen, is more than a wish, is what you offer, okay, in terms knowing material things, no, as gifts. Many people give gifts because they feel that they can demonstrate their love, their affection, and that's I respect that that sign of in contribution. But the most important thing is what you expect to do and what you can do for others. So Christmas tree in the decoration is more than a simple tree. Is what you are going to give, what you are going to offer to other people. They can be your family, your colleagues, or what you can do. All right. So, well, for me, it was a pleasure to share with you some similar aspects of my country to other countries. And my wish is that you have a very revival of this new year 2024, you know? So my best wishes for your family and we come join together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andres. Very, very interesting. Very interesting watching how they take the Jesus child all around in a parade. As that was, some things were very new for me, even though I'm in America, and some are very similar in the whole America. Some we're reading that some traditions are similar in Spain and Portugal. Yes, maybe because we're Latins, right? I think that's why. I have a question. You mentioned a drink called colada morada, and you say that when people drink it, they are very happy. That means that it has alcohol in it. Is it based
Yes,
in alcohol?
colada morada is contains alcohol, but not in a higher percentage. That this colada morada is more frequently used for when people want to how can I explain you, when they participate in reunions or meetings, no, when they want to be happy. Yes, that's the correct expression. They want to be happy, but well, it depends because sometimes they are not under control, and when it happens they can be drunk. But uh colada morada is traditional. It's part of the culture when people celebrate it.
Okay, what is it? What are the ingredients? Do you know
Okay,
what the
one of the
ingredients of colada morada?
no particularly. No, I don't know exactly, but what I noticed is that colada morada comes from the Andean region, no, from the mountains, no, and the in internet. So I saw that the indigenous people prepare, okay, for some fruits, no, and they also add extra ingredients to make it more tasty, no?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Very interesting. Yes. Here we see that with Andres' presentation that it is a mixture of many traditions. It has a mixture with the Christmas tree. It has a mixture here. Andres didn't mention Santa Claus, but he mentioned that with the Christmas tree, or the children or the families expect their presents, their Christmas presents, which should not always be material, like he said. They also have to be feelings. They also have to be spiritual. Yes, some more significant than just material presence. Thank you, Andres. Everybody saying here, a great presentation. Thank you. And I think that everybody loved your presentation too. Thank you very much, Andres. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, our third speaker is Maria Manuela Rua Martini from Portugal.
Okay. Okay, it's me. I'm with found a background of my town in the north of Portugal and how my town is decorated in this time, in the Christmas and the celebrations Christmas and Happy New Year. So I'm start with my presentation. Here first this one. Okay, here is Portugal. Are you seeing? Yeah. Okay. Here
Yes,
is
we are.
Okay. So now I'm going to my city. Portugal is very, very small, but it has a lot, and great tradition. So, and different in all the country. Here, okay, open it. Here, it's where I am, here, near of Spain. Spain is here. Here. You see? It's from 16 kilometers from Chaves and then Spain. Okay, now I close this. And now I'm share my presentation. Okay. Okay, presentation, this one. Okay. Okay. So I start to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for all everyone. And the Christmas in the north of Portugal is celebrated with a lot of tradition and customers. That includes decorations, food, music, and gifts. The traditions are rooted in the region's Catholic background, like in Ecuador, and like Andres Rodriguez said. It has been passed down from generation to generation. So that is my town, holidays around the world in Villarreal. So here is the government, the local government, and here is the principal street of the town, all decorated. And here it say welcome to Villarreal. Then in school we do a very quickly search, very quickly search about the traditions Christmas. So in England, my kids in school prefer put the Christmas pudding. Germany, the tree also. Sweden, the star boy and star girl hats. Because I have a lot of students from other nationalities, so I must show them all the traditions, all the customers, all things. So nobody, all of one are included. In Mexico, the Rosca of Reyes. Here in Villarreal we have, and Portugal also, we have the King Crown, and Australia barbecue, of course, because it is a lot of hot there now. Here is cold, very cold. But there, no. Italy, France, the yield log. Here in Villarreal also we have that. India, Israel. Oh, sorry. I'm too quickly. Okay, Israel. And now Christmas in Villarreal is a unique and unforgettable experience. I hope you like this. In Christmas, it's a magical time to sharing and be togetherness. In Villarreal, the Christmas traditions are preserved with a great care and dedication, from the exuberant decorations, the gastronomy, the lights, through the attitudes and values that are passed down from generation to generation. So, in my land, the president of the local government gives an interview to a local TV. I'm sharing to you, but I'm sorry because I can translate that to English. Sorry, there is no sound. Now, there is sound? Oh, yes. But you can see the decorations here now.
No, Manuela, we're still seeing your presentation, not your video.
The sound of video is not.
And not the presentation either. The video is not, we're not seeing it.
Sorry.
Mhm.
But you can see the decoration and the.
No, we're seeing your presentation,
sorry.
your first slide. Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm going make it again. Sorry. Where I was. Sorry, just a moment, please. So, okay. Here and now. Open it. It's so slow.
Maybe you would have to close your presentation
Yes, maybe.
and
Okay.
yes,
Like
please.
now I'm going to open again. Sharing just a moment here. No, it's very slow. Oh my God. Let's see what that. Okay, I will do it in another way. It does not have open it. Oh, sorry, like this. Oh, okay. Okay. But it's not open it. My presentation is slowly. Okay. I think I can share the video, but I will try. I will go on with my presentation, and then I share. Okay. Okay. Open it, please. Okay. Now just a minute. It will open another one. Okay. I will stop this one. And now I will share the other one. Where it is? Okay. We must be slowly. Now, it's okay? It's okay?
Yes, now we
Yes.
can see it, yes.
Now, this is the interview that our vice president of my town give to a local TV in Porto Canal,
Bem-vindos ao Natal da minha
but it
terra.
is
Bem-vindos
in
a
Portuguese.
Vila
So
Real.
I will
Bem-vindos à
go
Vila
through
Natal.
to
Município
show
de
you
Vila
all
Real
the
se
things,
preparou uma
okay?
programação para
And
esta
then I
época,
can
mas também está a
explain
dar
everything
olho
is
no final de ano e
talking,
nas primeiras
okay?
atividades de 2020 com
Go on, please.
Maria João Costa.
Okay.
Ricardo, neste momento, estou na
Here?
pastelaria Gomes. Aliás, é uma das pastelarias mais antigas de Vila Real.
It's a bakery
com 98 anos. Eu tenho
with all traditions. This is
responsável
the owner.
aqui das pastelarias Gomes.
This bakery has 100 years.
Neste momento, 98 anos. E mais, nós estamos num mês
Look,
em que
you can
vocês
feel
são, se calhar, mais procurados ainda do que o normal. Mas neste
Sim.
caso,
Look, okay. This is the name of the bakery. This cake, it's not a cake, it's it's with meat, made with meat, and the paste very good. I can explain that. Oh, look. This is the fried bread, also traditional in Portugal. This is the vice president. Okay, here are all the Christmas scenes that all the lands around Vila Real made to present to all visitors here in Vila Real. This is a lot of scenes of Christmas around the historic center of my village, my town. It's not a village. Look.
Já que falou em fazer com que as pessoas venham à rua, cerca de 17 milhões de euros, que permitiu criar uma nova forma de estar na cidade e de fluir o trabalho. Ou seja, como é o caso
over there is the court, and over there is the church, but I can see now. So, oh, here, the church, and the bells. That's in Happy New Year, bling, bling all night.
já percebe que em vários cantos e recantos temos aqui alguns projetos.
Aqui no centro histórico, sim.
The scene, all the Christmas scene.
Fazer isto, né, Carlos?
Já não é a primeira vez,
Made
nós fazemos
all
esta
of
opção e vamos continuar a fazer. E a adesão
materials we can reuse and reutilize and recycle.
Nestas celebrações.
Aqui atrás de nós é um dos exemplos, o Miguel está a mostrar, é um dos exemplos dos presépios que vocês podem encontrar aqui no Centro Histórico de Vila Real e, na minha opinião, está
This
muito...
is one
Querem
in
curiosidade,
nativity,
perto de
but
Vila
now
Real,
it's with
with
not with real people.
Histórico até dia 6 de janeiro.
De janeiro, regressamos à nossa conversa. Temos uma preocupação realmente.
Okay.
Na área da educação
The
física.
magic of the Christmas in Vila Real, and now they will speak about the Happy New Year, the celebrations of Happy New Year. There will be a run, and a lot of people singing songs of wishing a Happy New Year until 31 of January. Kids, the round people came to the town to sing the Happy New Year to all the citizens.
Pelas ruas de Vila Real e quem séries.
This is one member of the government, local government,
Séries da cidade,
and
aqui na
she's explained how the celebrations of Happy New Year will start.
Essa é uma forma.
So tomorrow
Obrigado.
at
Nós podemos estar com a ignição do lazeiro, como estava a dizer, é
4 o'clock
ter algo que
p.m. they will ignition a big fire in this area. I will show you. It's not here. It is near the government.
Nesta altura regressam aqui a Vila Real. Mas uma pessoa que fica realmente com o coração quente.
24. Nós é que temos que ficar por aqui.
So,
Manuela, can we continue? Because
okay,
yes,
sorry.
please. Thank you.
Okay, I will get here, stop here, and now share my, okay. Okay, I was here, so, okay, now I will be very quick. So, all the decorations, animation, a lot of, tomorrow at 4 p.m., a lot of music, a TV transmission online, and direct, a lot of singers, and the gastronomy is very good. Cold fish, roast goat, rice pudding, and king cakes. A lot of good things, and the attitudes and values from. Yeah. Sorry, I'm hearing a lot of stuff, but it's not mine. Okay, go on. Look, here's me and my other teacher, my kids. The train here in the first training in Villarreal. Decorations, all decorations, good. All decorations we made at home and in school with kids. This one I made for my home. This is a traditional, This is a traditional house to keep the corn all year to a sweet and the other animals. The French toast, I made this one in my home. It's bread. This is like a soup with port wine, cinnamon, and lemon also. A lot of food, octopus rice in the Eve's night, Christmas code, the music, always is the Christmas carol, the joint train, and a lot of them. Music. So, in the midnight, the kids also wait from it's not Pai Natal, Father's Christmas Father, okay? Okay, they give and they received also. Okay, here the fire will be lighted tomorrow, and all the people around our town came here to talk, to dance, to celebrate. And we need that because it's very cold here in Villarreal. So this is a very city with a lot of opportunity to discover culture, values. So take care. Yeah, thanks to all of you.
Thank you,
Okay.
Manuela. Very interesting. And as I said, every time I'm getting hungrier, right? Watching all this food. Interesting. Thank you, Manuela. And we're having our
Okay.
next speaker. Yes, Miaela Basu from Romania. Thank
Yes.
you.
Very much.
Go
Yes.
ahead. Thank you.
Okay. If everyone has any question, I can.
My name is Mihaela Băsu, and I'm teacher in Vasile Alexandri National College, Iași, Romania. Romania is a country, a beautiful country from the east of Europe, and my town is the northeast of Romania. A part of the people are Orthodox, and only 3% are Catholics. Romania is a rich country when it comes to tradition and superstition. All tradition can be discovered in the countryside. Some are coming from the pre-Christian period and are mixed with the Christian religion celebration. Christmas comes from the ancient tradition called Saturnalia, connected to the winter solstice when the sun must be helped with magical rituals to remain alive and not disappear forever. This is traditional Romanian costumes. Probably you know the picture Henri La Blouse Roumaine made about with a French painter called Henri Matisse. Romanian tradition today. Nowadays, Christmas means gift, carols, and celebrate with families in peace and joy. And the member of the family gather around the table after attending the church services. The Lenten is a period of religion preparation for the great feast of Christmas. Religion people don't eat meat and other animal products during the period before Christmas, but we have a lot of dishes we'll see later. Fir trees were considered sacred by the Dacians. Dacians were the people who lived in Romania many years ago and had a very strong symbolic relevance at weddings and funerals. On the first day of the Christmas, everybody finds gifts under the tree. Traditional food in Christmas Eve. If you are visiting Romanian friends for Christmas, expect to eat nappy Jesus, made from thin layers filled with honey and nuts, cozonac, a traditional cake. It looks like panettone from Italy, but not exactly. Sarmale, it's a word from Turkish language, stuffed cabbage. Kaltabosh, similar to hog's pudding, and many others. This is a part of traditional Romanian food for Christmas. Children go caroling on the Christmas Eve and usually expect small gifts, fruits, nuts, cookies, in exchange for their performance. Nowadays, kids usually settle for money too. There is a simple caroling, which involves people singing, and other special carols, which include dancing and more complex performance. Traditionally, carols have bells, whips, and drums and make noises to spell the bad spirit. Children in small bands walk with the star, symbol of the stars that guide three wise men from the east in searching of baby Jesus. These are a painting made for my students. In addition to the group of the children, the priest with icon going from house to house to sprinkle the holy water and notify through songs the nativity of Jesus Christ. Christmas in vision of children. There is in the Christmas carol, which involve people dressed as bears, is most kept in Bukovina and Moldova. Iași is in Moldova, an historical part of Romania. It's not the Republic of Moldova. In the past, a real bear was also included in the dance. The bear cult is a Ghetto-Dacian origins. The bear was a sacred animal. Another special carol is called Capra, the goat. People dress up as goats, dance to a pipe tune. In New Year's Eve are the most amazing and interesting custom. Rich and simple, this pagan custom remind about the time when Romanian had a predominantly agrarian life. Traditional winter Romanian mask. I made this type of masks with my students. Plugușorul, the plow, probably is one of the most renewed winter tradition. Group of people go from house to house to wish fruitful new year, good weather and good luck. They reciting a poem and being accompanied by noisy drums, bells, and a lot of other instruments. Certainly, rituals performed amongst people are magical ceremonials, very similar to the theater plays and involve a main character. One of the magic animals dies and revive, symbolizing the end and the present year of the beginning and the new one. Each person playing different role. The doctor, the policeman, ordinary peasant, the priest will another drums and traditional music instrument. This pagan custom is almost chaotic, nosy, but certainly captivating. These are other paint made by my students. In the 1st of January, Saint Basil, Sfântul Vasile. In the first day of New Year, children with sorkova, beautiful decorating, send wishes from the house to house. Tulip flourishing like apple trees, like pear trees in the midsummer, like the rich autumn, fully satisfied. These are just a part of the multitude tradition and custom as each region has. I only can hope to discover all them, and I prepare for you a well wish. I will do it in Romanian, but you have the translation. I tried to do my best. Anul nou bate la uși, grâul față se genește. Bucurii și sănătate, Domnul să vă dea de toate. Și când nici nu vă găsiți, gândiți să fiți și mai fericiți. La mulți ani! Happy New Year! And I have for you Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you for those great wishes. And it's interesting to see all these traditions and all over the world. Thank you. Thank you very much. Our next presentation, everybody was saying, writing there that it was great. It was full of life, right? Colorful, very, very interesting. Thank you, Miaela. Okay, and now it's San Juanita Alvarado. She will show us, talk about the Mexican American tradition. Go ahead. We can't hear you, San Juanita. Your micro is off.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. And it's an honor to be here with you all. And I'm sharing something about my country, about Mexico. And in Mexico, we say Feliz Navidad and Próspero Año Nuevo. That means Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I just put in Spanish and in English. And in Mexico, as in many Latin American countries, we celebrate Christmas on the night of the December 24th. And some families go to mass and a night or gather at home together so they can wait for the arrival of midnight and the arrival of Christmas on the 25th. And in Mexico, we have like a lot of things to do on Christmas and New Year. And we start like the celebrations on December 12th. That is like for the Virgin Mary. And but talking about Christmas is it's a lot of fun and a lot of parties because as Mexican we celebrate for everything. And in Mexico, in addition to the Christmas tree and decorations, families usually place a nativity scene in their homes, which represent the scene of the arrival of the baby Jesus. As you can see right here, she's my mom, and every year she used to put like the nativity scene on her house, and we can see the Virgin Mary, Saint Joseph, and the three wise men, and some people around the nativity scene. And but the important thing here is like the figure of child Jesus is placed until December 25th, not the 24th. And right here, I have three pictures. As you can see, one is my mom's, the second one is my aunt, and this is in a church, in a Catholic church. And in Mexico, we celebrate, like I said before, like with big parties, and we have piñatas, and it's really fun to have piñatas in all of our parties. And in Christmas, you can see like the store, and the piñatas are made of newspaper, and they have like a lot of sweet candies, and many people used to put fruits on it in it. And we broke the piñata by hitting them with a stick and singing like the dale dale dale, no pierdas el tino. That's like a common song that we sing well, while the people is trying to break the piñata. And in Christmas time, we do the posadas, and the posadas, they used to start at 9 days before Christmas Eve. And like, but to be honest, the posadas in Mexico, we used to celebrate like with the Catholic religion. And then we used to do like a big parties with people used to have tamales and music and alcohol and but the posadas are the processions I'm sorry represent the journey that the Virgin Mary and Saint Joseph made to Bethlehem, looking for like for a stay. So that's why we call posadas. And after the posadas or after each party in Mexico, um, we give aguinaldos, and they are like a small bags filled with cookies, peanuts, sugar canes, fruit, and very and a lot of candy. But as you can see right here on the picture, that used to be the regular aguinaldos. But right now, like people used to put like a lot of candies instead of peanuts and fruit. And the traditional dishes are tamales, ponches, pozole, buñuelo, among others. This is like the traditional dishes in our country, but in other states, they have like different dishes. Could it be turkey, birria, carne asada? But those are like the main dishes during Christmas time. And right here, I have like pictures. As you can see, the first picture are the tamales, which are my favorites. And let me see. So I have the like the tamales are my favorites during Christmas time, and they are made of corn base, uh, corn based dog mixture that is filled with different kind of meats, and some people used to put beans and cheese on it. And but the tamales, as you can see right here, are wrapped and cooked in corn husks or banana leaves, and it depends of the states, but they are removed from the hooks before you eating the tamal, and they are really good. And on the next picture, you can see the ponches, which are my favorites, and I used to eat the ponches with tamales. They are really, really good. And the punches is like a fruit punch, and it has apples, pears, orange, guavas, and the main ingredient is cinnamon. And some people used to put cloves and tamarind, and I really love the punches. And the next picture is the pozoles, and it's really, really good. And you can put like lettuce, radish, and it's kind of like a soup, but like we used to eat during Christmas time. And the next picture is kind of the dessert, are called buñuelos. And the next one is a fruit dessert, where you can put like different type of milk and fruit, and it's really, really, really good. Like I said before, those are like the main dishes, but in Mexico, like different states have their own dishes during Christmas. And during New Year, uh, in Mexico and in America, it takes place on December 31st and is celebrated on the last night of the year. And at midnight, the new year is welcome. Okay, like the typical traditions during New Year is we start with the end year dinner, and in some places they are allowed to do fireworks. And at the end of the dinner is a tradition to prepare fireworks so we can welcome the new year. And another typical tradition in Mexico is eating the 12 grapes, and it's born in Spain, but little by little we acquire as our own. And with the year ends, the counting is done by eating like each grape at a time, but we need to finish eating the grapes like at midnight. And each of one grape represents a wish for next year. So you can make 12 wishes. And another typical tradition is the countdown. So people used to pay attention at the last 10 seconds. So we can start 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we can say Happy New Year aloud, and we can hug our family, give a kisses, and giving like a lot of best wishes for a new year. And another typical tradition is to wear red or yellow underwear, because like many people say, if you wear red underwear, it's considered to attract romance or love. And if you wear yellow clothes or underwear clothes, it brings you prosperity and money during the year. And another typical tradition is put a wooden sheep behind the door, and it is believed that it attracts fortune and money through the year. So those are like the typical traditions that we used to do in Mexico. And I don't make it bigger because I know my next amigo is going to talk about Mexico too. So I didn't put a lot of things on my presentation, but basically this is what we do during Christmas time and a New Year in Mexico. And I hope you're having like a really good holidays, and I wish you a happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, San Juanita. Yes, it is true. Gerardo, our next speaker, will also tell us about Mexican traditions. Thank you. And everybody's writing yummy, yummy. Yes, everybody's getting hungry too with so much food, right? Thank you
Yes.
very much. And I guess we have to go and buy our underwears, right?
I
Yellow and
know.
red.
I need to go buy my red and my yellow underwear.
Thank you very much,
Thank
San
you so much.
Juanita.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. As we said, our next speaker is also from Mexico, Gerardo Navarrete. Go ahead.
Thanks, Rita. I think I'm gonna buy green underwear that brings health for me.
Yes, I think we have to have a multicolor, a rainbow color underwear.
Okay. I want to share my screen, but San Juanita had, okay, yeah. Thanks. So, well, I will talk about these celebrations in our country. I think that many of my items have been touched by San Juanita, but I want to tell you something else about that. So I think I'm showing you my screen. No, sorry. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to talk about these days that are really important for people in Mexico. Well, usually it has a coincidence with our vacations period in many jobs, especially in schools and universities. So for these dates, we have a time for rest and time for reflection. I would like to share that, but you can see there, watch later in my presentation when I share it. I am a teacher and a consultant for higher education. And I think that the most important
Gerardo, we are watching different screens.
okay, sorry, let me show you again. Okay, that's it. I'm okay?
Yes.
It's okay. I was telling you that I think that the center of all celebrations in Mexico is the family. We are really, really centered in the importance of the family for these celebrations. And we usually have these celebrations with family, as someone says before, or people who we think or we feel like our family. So in this screen, you can see to my wife and my two kids with her wife and her husband. And we are having a dinner previous to this Christmas because they are in different places in Mexico than us. So we have reunited in Puerto Vallarta, and this was a days before Christmas because they leave Puerto Vallarta and go to other places in the country as we did. So I want to share three things and be respectful with the time of the presentation. And I will talk about religion, about food, and about some traditions that have mentioned San Juanita. But there's another one that I can add to the list. First, most people in Mexico are Christians or Catholic. No, not all of them are practitioners, but they're used to follow the traditions of the Catholic priest church. So one of the most important celebrations in Christmas and in New Year's Eve is going to mass and have mass in family. It's a tradition that was lost in the last 20 years, but many families used to go just on Christmas to mass and follow the tradition. You can see there a mass in Puerto Vallarta just in the past days, and the family and the friends met to make to sing lullabies to the recent born. You can see a picture with people just having the baby and singing for them. So it's really interesting that we follow many traditions of Catholic Church. Instead, we don't follow all of them. So another thing important is that we used to have fireworks on Christmas too, and we used to, as San Juanita said, we used to have posadas. And Christmas is the last posada that represents the walk through having a place to be for Mary and Joseph until birth of Jesus. So each posada needs to be a mixture of religion ingredients and party ingredients. So we have praise, we have some songs about incoming Christmas, and then we have a really great party. So many people have changed the concept from the celebration of Posada as part of the previous Christmas to great parties where they have all food and all drinks that they can. But it happens in Latin America too. So in Posadas, we brought piñatas. Piñatas, it's a recipient which we fill with candies and another gifts that represent the scene with 7 pikes that are the 7 capital scenes. So when we hit the piñata, we are hitting the scenes and we are getting salvation, and then the prize is get the gifts that come in piñatas. So each posada have piñata with the 7 packs. So last posada is on Christmas, so it should never be Christmas with a piñata, a piñata. So there's another tradition that I like to share with you that is La Rama. La Rama is a tradition from Southeast in Mexico, from Veracruz to Quintana Roo. I live in Campeche, near to Cancun. That is a really great point of reference. So La Rama is a song that is sung by kids and maybe sometimes from adults that going home through home in their streets or in the office or in the school, singing Ya llegó la rama, muy agradecida. Something like we are a crowd of people that are coming very grateful because you are gonna give us something. And then they collect gifts, they collect candies, and they collect money for organizing their posadas, like the people does in Halloween, going for trick or treat. So in Mexico, La Rama is a great tradition of cities that we will sing all years, and we will receive some gift from the people who listen our songs. So those are some of the religious traditions that come with Christmas in our country. So now I want to share you about the food. San Juanita talks us about a lot of delicious dishes, but in last decades, turkey or roast chicken has been the most popular food for Christmas. We can find two roast beef, and we can find two dishes like birria, that is a soup, very cheap, very hot, but really delicious. Rita knows that because birria is from their place, location. And we have two pozole, carne asada, and of course, we have tamales. But one of the legacy that we have from Spain is eat bacalao a la vizcaína. It's a great fish made with tomato and potatoes, and it's delicious. And another dish that we have in Christmas are the romeritos. Romeritos are plant what is prepared with mole. It's really delicious. Mole is a combination of many chilies, and it's a great dish that comes with some shrimp tortitas, shrimp bread, and made, and the combination of the flavor between the plant, the mole, and the shrimp, it's really great. You should taste it. Maybe you should come to Mexico and taste that. Yes, really, really, it's great. So romeritos and bacalao are usually tasted in this time. So we can find as a common dessert having the apple salad. That is apple with raisin and with cherries and sometimes some nuts and with cream and with many sugar. Those make it a really great dessert for these times. And you can find any kind of dishes because Christmas and New Year's Eve, it's a great celebration for Mexicans. So we enjoyed our favorite plate and of course, the plates related with these dates. So I have talked about religion and I have talked about food. The next one is the celebration of New Year Eve and the traditions for that day. Especially, we used to have fireworks in all cities, and we used to have fireworks in our home. Kids buy some bombs and some artifacts of fireworks. Then in their streets, outside their homes, they're fired up and have really, really great fun. But always they have to be careful. Another tradition for New Year Eve is swipe money inside your home. So you throw some coins or some money, and then you swipe into your home because you are wishing to have more money for the next year. Another tradition with the broom is to swipe outside the home for give it up all bad vibes and all bad wishes and all things that could affect for the next year. Of course, we have talked about underwear, and we have red for love, yellow for prosperity, green for health, white for peace, and pink for have really good friendship with many people in our new year. So another tradition is take a ride with your case around the corner because it will take you many trips in the next year. You can have, yeah, we're going to have trips and give around the corner of your home with your cases. I haven't made this, but many people says that it's really true, effective having a ride with your cases. So another tradition is break a piñata with an image of an old year. So we say we are saying goodbye to the año viejo, and we broke the piñata. In some places, not just broke the piñata. Yes, they burn the piñata, and they see how the piñata or an image from old year is burned until disappear the image. So we have a lot of traditions, but one that couldn't not be in a celebration are the 12 grapes. So I heard San Juanita say 12 grapes, it's like 12 wishes. And there's a variant of that. There you can eat the grape for each bell on 12. And each bell represents 1 month of the year. First grape for January, second grape for February, third grape for March. And then we can make an especially desired for the day, for the month that you are eating your grape. So it's really, really great to be Mexican and have all those traditions. Maybe some are just superstitions, some are just an habit that people have arranged from many time before. But it's funny to be in family on New Year's Eve and have together all these traditions to do at home. So I really enjoy Christmas and I really enjoy New Year's Eve. But in the last time, many people used to travel, or many people used to go to some restaurants to have the 12 grapes instead being at home. We have to rescue our traditions in all countries, and one important part to do this is share with another people. So I am really happy to share with you this information, and I invite you to come to Mexico and live the traditions here in our country. It's a great country, and I think you will have a great time if you come up. So there's my wife and I wishing you a happy Smacks, after the Smacks, and a prosperous year for 2024. So I am really thankful because I am really grateful because I could be here. And thanks to Karina, Rita, Regine, and all of you that have paid attention to my presentations. Have a great day. And I really, really wish that 2024 will be a great year for all of you. Yes, and of course, a really great year for our GEN. We have to grow as we're doing now. I am really amazed about the growth and the reorganization in the last days. So we have to be here and make with many force our efforts to make great our GEN.
Thank you very much, Gerardo. Thank you. Happy New Year. Great presentation also. A little bit more about Mexico's tradition. Yes, thank you. And quickly, because time is running, the clock is ticking, ticking, ticking. And let's hear Maureen Livinia from Georgia with her presentation. How do you celebrate these festivities in Georgia? Are you here, Maureen? No, guess she's not. Okay, now it's Dr. Leoncio Calderon from Philippines.
Hi, Dr. Rita.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, that's my family in the background. We just had a reunion with our relatives, and that's my two lovely children, Eloy and Dominic, and my wife beside me. Yes, that's my beautiful wife. Okay, so I'm going to share. Could you see me now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from the Philippines. I will share about Filipino Christmas traditions. The Philippines is proudly the only predominantly Christian nation in Asia, where we have, in our population, 78.8% are predominantly Christians. If you look up longest Christmas season in the world, the Philippines will come up as a result. For most, Christmas starts in December, but for Filipinos, Christmas starts the moment it's September. There's no textbook explanation for why we celebrate Christmas so early, but there are theories. Perhaps it's because of our predominantly Catholic beliefs. But then again, Advent only starts in December. It's certainly one of the most enduring Filipino Christmas traditions that even those living abroad can testify to. We even start putting up the Christmas tree in September. In most countries, nativity scenes, also known here as the Belen, are only set up in churches or other religious spaces. But in the Philippines, it's common to find it everywhere. In fact, every Filipino household will have one set up during the festive season. A complete set is comprised of baby Jesus, Mary, Joseph, the three kings, as well as every barn animal you can think of. But many Belens exclude the last two since they're not as essential. Whether it's made of the original porcelain or recycled materials, you'll see one in schools, building lobbies, and homes. Some schools and barangays even hold competitions for the best Belen, making for some lavish displays. Everyone knows about Christmas lights, but the Philippines has the parol or lantern, a Christmas ornament unique to us. Traditionally, paroles come in the shape of a big circle with a star in the middle, but you can also choose from various designs like stars and flowers. It can also be made from different materials like plastic, wire, wood, or even recyclable materials. The parol was originally made to hang on lampposts to guide mass goers to Simbang Gabi, but now they can be found everywhere, like outside houses, in malls, and in offices. Simbang Gabi means night mass, which is basically what it is. Filipinos attend mass either late at night or in the wee hours of the morning for all 9 days before Christmas. We try to complete all 9 days, both as a religious practice and because of the belief that attending all 9 masses will grant you a wish. To go with the season, churches are decorated to add a Christmas flair, and vendors often sell local Christmas goods like bibingka and puto bongbong outside after the Mass. Staying up or getting up for Simbang Gabi might make you hungry, but a serving of bibingka and puto bongbong should do the trick and calm you down. These are the two most popular and most loved Christmas treats that Filipinos never miss out on. Both are variations of rice cakes. Bibingka is baked in clay pots and leaves, while puto bumbong is steamed in bamboo tubes. For most countries, Christmas caroling means a whole production of good vocals, coordinated outfits, instruments, and well-practiced Christmas tunes. For us, it becomes a humorous affair. Filipino kids and adults alike go from house to house starting from early December. Lyric books and Christmas costumes are ditched for recycled instruments and made-up lyrics. From tin bottle caps fashioned
Hello,
into a dance and tambourine,
Happy
recycled
New
tin
Year!
plastic cans as drums and maracas, caroling is a sure mark that Christmas is coming. When I was a child, we did that for fun and precious coins, which had value then. Recently, our choir, the Santa Cecilia Singers, performed at a corporate Christmas party. My wife, Dr. Richelina, is in front. Probably with your intuition, you'll guess who she might be. I'll give you until the end of the song to figure her out. The song, entitled Ilang Tulog Pa Ba, is sung in our Filipino language. It means, how many days before Christmas? Hope you like our song. Kanta ng kanta. Ensayo ng ensayo. Awiting pamaso. Piparing palibaro. Sige lang ng sige. Kahit wala sa tiyempo. Malapit na kami. Lala, lala, bilang ng bilang ng lipong pera. Para duman sa gastos, ngunit tayo maligaya. Bili ka ng bili ng kung ano-ano. Alin pa ang regalo ibibigay ko sa'yo? Ilang tulog pa ba? Pasong masaya. Ilang tulog pa ba? Tulog pa ba? Pasong masaya. Tila iinin akong ano-ano. Tanin mo lang ako. Ayos na ang Pasko. Soy malapit ng biyahin kay tagal ng bilin. Bulukan ko ang di bali ng medyo ipin. Basta tayo'y maligaya. Alam sa ang Pasko'y hinihintay. Talala, talalala, alam bang ang kampanang kay lakas. Patian ng betaan na may Christmas. Dapit na sa lubo, ay may hindi sa labi. Ngunit nagkatampuhan ay nagkakabati. Ilang tulog pa ba? Ilang tulog pa ba? Ang Paskong masaya. Ilang tulog pa ba? Darating na. Usok ng putubong nalalanghap ko na. Ilang tulog pa ba? Ang Paskong masaya. Di na iinin kung ano-ano. Mahalin mo lang ako. Ayos na ang Pasko. Huwag bibilangin ang tulog sa tanghali. Sa sapit ng Pasko. Pagka'y dali-dali. Magigising tayo sa tuwa't ligaya. Tulog pa ba? Tulog pa ba? Ang Pasko masaya. Ilang tulog pa ba? Darating na. Usok, puto bang nalala. Ilang tulog pa ba? Ilang tulog. Tingin mo lang ako. Pasko. Tingin mo lang ako. Ilang tulog pa ba? Ilang tulog pa ba? Ilang tulog pa ba? Pasko na. Thank you. I really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Regular Sunday masses follow a routine, but everything is extra special on Christmas. The Christmas mass that most Filipinos attend, Misa de Gallo, differs from regular Sunday mass. It's a celebration that includes lighting candles, projector displays, and sometimes a reenactment of the story of how baby Jesus was born. Misa de Gallo is also the first mass after the 9 days of Simbang Gabi. It is believed that if you go to all 9 days of Simbang Gabi, your wish and prayer can come true. It's one of the most undeniable Filipino Christmas traditions to take a long holiday during Christmas season. Christmas is a time for families and friends to come together. Many Filipinos travel long distances to reunite with relatives and celebrate the holiday with joyous gatherings and feasts. Extended family reunions during the Christmas season are grand affairs that often span several days. Family members from near and far come together, filling homes with laughter and merriment. The atmosphere is festive with abundance of food, joyful storytelling, and games. These reunions remind Filipino families of the strong bonds that unite Filipinos, fostering a sense of togetherness and love that makes the Christmas season truly heartwarming and magical. Most people eat their Christmas dinner either on Christmas Eve or Christmas night. But Filipinos often wake up at midnight to welcome Christmas Day with Noche Buena, a lavish feast of traditional Filipino Christmas dishes like lechon or roast pig, queso de bola, hamon, spaghetti, and fruit salad. A lot of Filipino families are separated for most of the year, with kids off at college and parents going overseas for work. The mundane act of preparing Noche Buena is also something we look forward to because it's a time to prep meals and cook together as a whole family. Exchanging gifts the straightforward way is boring. So we put a Filipino twist on it. Not only do you have to find the perfect present for your manita or manito, but you also have to describe them. Yes, I do like to sing, I love my manita, manita, yes I do, before giving your gift. It sounds like a lot of work, but this the season of giving. It is a joy to see how happy everyone gets from all their gifts. This is for the kids who are on the lookout for their ninangs and ninongs all season long. Gifts are fun to unwrap, but receiving a red envelope is just as exciting. Gifted by godparents to their godchildren, the money in this ang pao often goes to savings or a nice treat for yourself for the Christmas season. Whether you receive 20 pesos or the big blue ones, we should never forget to be grateful. Christmas doesn't end up on 25th for all Filipinos. While most welcome the new year by partying it up with friends, our family-centric culture observes one more lavish feast, Medianoche. The table is usually adorned with food formed into round shapes and an assortment of 12 round fruits, since circles are believed to bring in good fortune. Of course, fireworks. Aside from that, there's also belief that loud sounds will keep evil spirits from entering the new year. So we make as much noise as possible when the clock strikes midnight, be it with car alarms, instruments, a torotot or trumpet, as we call it here, or sparklers and firecrackers. Even our priests say Christmas isn't over until January. The Feast of the Three Kings or the Epiphany is the celebration of the day the three kings reached Jesus' manger. It's also considered the last day of our Lenten Christmas season. Epiphany occurs on the first Sunday of January, which means Christmas continues until well into the new year. Merry Christmas in our Filipino language is Maligayang Pasko. Thank you very much. I'm Dr. Leosio Calderon from the Philippines. Mabuhay!
Thank you so much. Wow, interesting, interesting. And so as Corina is asking, then you begin Christmas on September and you end it until January?
Yes, that's true.
Wow, wow, what a great celebration. Well, a lot of gifts and a lot of festivities and traditions. It's interesting. Thank you. I think as Corina wrote in the chat, we have to visit Philippines,
Yes,
right?
come,
Yes,
come.
we have a lot of time from September to January to go to and celebrate Christmas with you. Thank
Yes.
you very much, Dr.
Yeah,
Leoncio.
spend
Very
your money here
interesting.
and it will help my countrymen. Spend your money here. It's
Yes,
well worth it.
yes.
It's well worth it. Come here.
Yes, thank you very much. And
Thank you,
our next
Dr. Rita.
speaker, thank you. Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Our next speaker is Olga Mosco from Italy.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, everybody. Do you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, Olga.
Oh. Well, I want to upload my presentation, but I think it's impossible. Well, Corinne, courteously, could you upload for me my presentation? Yeah, thank you, Corinne. Well, I speak from Italy. I am an Italian teacher. I teach in a primary school. And this evening, I would like to share with you a little trip to see some Neapolitan tradition at Christmas time. Well, the second slide, please. I live in Campania. Campania is a southern Italian region, and the most important and famous city in Campania is Naples. Naples is one of the great cities of the world. Naples, for a long time, for many centuries, was the capital of a kingdom called Regno delle Due Sicilie, because two different kings claimed to be the king of Sicily at the same time. Over the century, the French, Spanish, Austrian, and before them the Arabs conquered and dominated these lands. Every dynasty left here signs of their presence, in particular the Spanish king Charles III, the Bourbon king. As a result, the Campania people, and especially the Neapolitans, have traditions and cultures different from other parts of Italy. And these diversities are clear and evident in feasts and holidays like Christmas, Easter, and Carnival time. Now I will share with you some typical traditions of Neapolitan land. The Christmas cribs, the famous artisan in Naples, and a lot of foods that in this period from the middle of December to the 6th January, the day of Epiphany, we eat. In these days, you can see how culture and traditions come together. Even sacred and profane are mixed. In Naples, there is a street where you can see the crib markers. And this street is San Gregorio Armeno. In this narrow street, in the heart of the Spanish quarter of the old Naples, you can see, and if you won't buy, traditional Neapolitan crib figurines. The most authentic figures are handmade in terracotta or fine porcelain, with clothes made with silk, and these figures can be very valuable. Characteristic characters in the crib include Mary and Joseph, the baby Jesus, the animals, the shepherds, Pulcinella, a typical Neapolitan mask, the gypsy, the cheese seller, and Benino, the sleeping shepherd. Every year, the artisan add new figures, including modern celebrities and other public figures to reflect the times, like Maradona, Putin, Messi, Djokovic, Biden, King Charles, and so much more. But what is the origin of the crib? The origin of the crib are very, very old. The first cribs were made in 1025. They were made for churches to begin with, and then cribs were brought into the home by Neapolitan nobles and other rich families. Some artistic and historic cribs are famous, like the crib on display in the Royal Palace of Caserta. This crib was commissioned by King Charles III, which is like a wall city, and a crib belonging to the Banco di Napoli. Now, the crib is a deep and strong tradition for Neapolitans. You can be rich or poor, famous or not, believer or not believer, but isn't Christmas time without the crib. Now there is a lot of dishes typical in Christmas time. These dishes and recipes are unique to Naples. From the 24th of December to 6th of January, there are big lunches and dinners with the grandparents, uncles, parents, children, brothers, and sisters. For example, on the evening of Christmas Eve, you eat special dishes made with fish, like spaghetti with vongole, clams, deep fried eels, capitone, fried bacala, salted codfish, and also escarole pizza. Escarole is a prized local vegetable. And then there are also special Neapolitan dessert and or sweets just for Christmas time. Our dessert and sweets at Christmas and New Year are a joy for the eyes and for the palate to taste. More of them are made without egg because the majority of Neapolitan people use it to be very poor, and egg were a luxury food for the rich people only. The name of these sweets are very original, and so it isn't possible to do a translation. Mostaccioli, Rococo, Sciuscelle, Sapienze, and Susamielli. They are made with dried fruit and spices like cinnamon, star anise, and carob flour. There are also sweets which are more expensive and luxurious. As pasta reale are small cakes made to look like fruit using sugar, almond flour, and rice paper. Another raffaoli are made with sponge and flayed with ricotta and candied fruit like citron, and then little chocolate beans. Raffaoli are coated with a special white icing called nastro. We also have struffoli, which are small cubes of pastry which symbolize money and good luck for the new year. They are covered with honey and with multicolored hundreds and thousands. Now, I show you a little piece of the tradition and of the Neapolitan people and Neapolitan land. I hope that this little trip is nice for you and interested for you. If you want to know something else, you can write to me at my account olga.mosca.etv@istorrente.edu.it. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you a happy new year, everybody.
Thank you, Olga. Very interesting. Yes, I think we have to make a list and travel all around the world and celebrate all your traditions. Thank you very much. It's
Thank
very
you.
nice presentation. Okay, and last but not least, we have Manor Hossein Chowdhury from Bangladesh. Manor? I guess he's not here. So we have listened, we have learned a lot of traditions, a lot of festivities from all around the world, from America all the way to Asia. Yes, all through the world. We learned a lot. We expect to visit many countries. We thank all of you key speakers for presenting, for showing us your, I don't know what happened. See, okay. And to end this session, I would like to read a poem that I wrote for this last day of well, it's not the last day, one more day, but for our New Year celebration. Hoping that you have a very, very great last year of this 2023 with a blessed 2024. As the new year dawns, we unite in our quest through screens and cables from east to west. In the virtual halls of the Global Education Network, we gather as one our shared wisdom to discern. Teachers from, I am sorry, but I can't see, from all lands, diverse and strongs, in this digital realm, we all belong. Through miles apart, our hearts beat as one. In the world of education, our work is never done. In this year ahead, let's embrace the digital sphere, where knowledge flows freely, crystal clear. Let's innovate, collaborate, and inspire through virtual sessions that never tire. So here's to the Global Education Network so vast, where ideas are exchanged and friendship cast. May this near year bring learning and growth to teachers around the world. We all pledge and oath. Happy New Year 2024 to all of you. I hope you have a very blessed new year. I hope you enjoyed this traveling session, learning, sharing this whole vision of how we celebrate Christmas and New Year's all around the world. have a very, very big hug for all of you from Mexico, and thank you very much for everything.
Thank you, Dr. Rita.
Thank
See you
you.
here.
See you next year here at GN. Yes, right
Visit
here.
us first here.
Yes, I will. I will visit Philippines, Italy, and Romania. Oh, so many places to visit.
Portugal, you have
Portugal,
place here.
Italy. Yes,
Philippines.
of course.
All of you, you can
Yes.
come here, please.
Greetings
Yes, we
from North
will.
Macedonia.
Yes, we'll also visit
Greetings to
Taiwan and
all.
Spain.
Yes, to Spain also.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to
Happy
everyone.
Year,
Yes.
everyone.
Don't
Thank
Happy New
forget
Year
you,
to
about
everyone.
Kazakhstan.
Greetings
Thank
from North
you,
Macedonia.
Juan.
Yes.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year from Italy. Buon
Thank
anno.
you. Thank you, Karina.
Happy New Year from Kazakhstan.
Yes, Manuela.
I want to celebrate with all of you the beautiful poem that you write. It made me cry. That's
Oh.
the spirit of the Christmas and of our global network. Thank you very much. Very much.
Thank you. Thank you. So honored. Thank you.
Thank you. It is so beautiful, so really, so alive. It came from your heart. I know it.
Yes, it did. Yes,
I
it did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm shaking.
Hi, Doc Rio from Japan. Hi, Doc Rio.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Happy New Year for all, for all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.